What is going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about the importance of enthusiasm. And I apologize if I'm less enthusiastic on this video. I'm pretty tired right now. It's a late recording this evening, but we're getting after it as always. I'm going to start by telling you, I guess, a story. So when I first started out, I was like a kid with a camera, right? Everybody starts somewhere. And I was by no means a professional yet, right? But you fake it till you make it. And I started doing videos for various clients around the Cleveland area. I had a great business partner at the time who helped me get work and really acted like the business side of things. He helped me with the sales side of things, and he kind of showed me the ropes of how to actually run a business, right? Because again, I was just a guy who knew how to make videos, and that was really it. But he saw the potential in me, so we started a marketing business together, and we started doing work for clients. And usually, I would just go and do the video, and I was really nervous, and that was a lot of times I was like, I would have like physical signs of nervousness when I was going to like do a shoot, because I knew that I wasn't really ultimately very professional yet. I wasn't showing up with that professional of a setup. It was a starter camera. It was a Canon M50. It was a consumer camera, but I ran the whole business on that for a while. Anyways, I would show up and I was pretty nervous, but the thing that would always ease my nerves was, as I was doing what I was doing, I would tell the client like way too much information, right? Like if it was like a restaurant video, I would tell the business owner, like, yeah, so I'm gonna shoot in 120 FPS here because this is this is like a slow motion frame rate, and you always want to make sure your shutter is double that, because then it wouldn't work out later. And see how this lighting is here, see how that's hitting. I'm gonna position this food just like this, and for this you want to shoot in in slow-mo for this reason. And it wasn't me. This wasn't really me trying to like sell myself, because I was already there. And it also, I wasn't really trying to actually teach them anything. Of course, they don't really care. I was more so just doing this to calm my own nerves and just kind of, chatter as I was doing what I was doing, right? It wasn't videos where we were recording audio, so, you could kind of talk as you're going. But the thing that this did is it showed, this is the message here. This is the whole key to this video, is it showed my enthusiasm for the craft. And I think that that's so important. And you really cannot fake that. If you are watching this video, odds are you are a content creator, small business owner. Maybe you're in a different industry. I'm not really sure, obviously, who clicked on this video. If you did, appreciate you. But we'll see how long you stick around here. But my point here is, you need to very carefully select the thing that you're getting into. If you're not passionate about the thing that your business is, right? If you're a content creator, odds are you're very passionate about that. That's why you started doing it in the first place. But here's the thing: if you pick something that you're not intrinsically motivated to do, and you're not passionate about doing it, I'll just preface this. You do need more than passion. You can't just rely solely on passion. You need other things. Obviously, you need discipline, and you have to do things you don't want to do in order to take your passion and turn it into a business. Obviously, but what I'm talking about here is how the passion actually is a huge asset to you as far as business goes. And this is something that I think goes overlooked. It actually might even be more important than professionalism. You do need a certain degree of professionalism. I think you need to know how to communicate. But if you're not as professional as the next guy, right? But that other guy who might show up with a more decked out camera setup and a more gear, more equipment, and maybe he's got a nice logo on his shirt for his brand, or he shows up in a branded truck or whatever. Who knows what people have for their businesses, right? I don't have any of that stuff. I mean, I have a good amount of gear, but it's like, it's not flashy. And like, I don't show up with, I don't think I show up to anywhere and, people go, damn, that guy's really professional. Like, that guy looks like he knows what he's doing. I don't think I really do. But the thing that I do have is obvious energy about what I do, and I'm extremely passionate about it. And you're never going to not know that if you're around me. And that is, I think, the thing that, you can't really communicate fakely. You can't really, type on a website, oh, I'm very passionate about what I do. It's like, no, it's when you're around somebody who is willing to pay you their hard-earned dollars because they trust you as a service provider. If you're in the presence of someone who is a potential client or already a client, they're going to be that much more impressed and that much more sold that they made the right decision. If they've already hired you, or maybe if they haven't hired you yet, they're going to be that much more like oh, like this guy is a guy I want to work with, because they can tell that you are enthusiastic about what you're doing. And that, to me, I think is not something that's unique to content creation. I think that it's unique to anything, but I do think it's going to be a lot harder to be enthusiastic if you're not intrinsically motivated and passionate. So do not undersell, this is another, I just made a video, the one before this one, about, you need to be doing work that you are actually interested in. And to me, just that it's so important to just be aligned in the industry that you want to be in, and then be aligned as far as the actual work goes within that industry with the things that actually interest you. And also, if that, because it's not always gonna be perfect, right? You have to find ways to show up with genuine excitement and genuine interest, no matter what you do, because everything is just gonna go better if you can, right? Everything is gonna go better. It's not just that the person hiring you is going to go, oh, wow, this guy's so, giddy and happy and, jolly to be around and to work with, right? That's a huge plus. But it's just, things are just going to go better. Like, things are just going to go better, rather than if you're showing up and you're going through the motions. I don't think I've ever once, even on jobs that I've done, that I wasn't as, passionate and excited about. It was more so just for the money. I'll say that there's definitely been plenty of times where there's just been a job where I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this because this is a paycheck and I do not really care about it. Even in those circumstances, I think I still show up with a inherent, enthusiasm and just, just a positive attitude that because I know that I'm there, doing something that I ultimately would never want to do anything else, right? Even in the circumstances that aren't perfect. And I just wanted to talk about that in today's video. I think that's all for today. I think you get my point. I guess the action item here is go and get fired up and never be afraid to show that, because that's never going to hurt you. It's always just going to help you. Even if again, you're like I was, and you're just literally just rattling off, shot sizes and frame rates to the client who has no idea what you're talking about. They're just going to be like, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but sounds like you're into it, which is great. And it is great. And that's one of the biggest things you need to be successful. So that's all for today's video. We'll keep it short and sweet today. Thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know, please, seriously, let me know if you made it this far, what other topics you want me to talk about. Send me a DM on Instagram if you want to talk to me personally. Send this video to a friend who needs to hear it, and I'll talk to you guys super soon. Peace.